Hi friends, welcome. We'll continue our series on data import export using Tkinter as interface and through pandas data frame to various sources will import and export. So in this now we'll learn how a large data from a CSV file or a Excel file will transfer to a SQLite database, and while transferring we'll show also the progress bar, so the user will be aware of how far the data transfer has taken place. But before we learn, my request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we add tutorial, and we are frequently adding that also. Let's start the script. Visit this page for the entire code explanation, and the code you can copy also, and this URL is there in the description. Scroll down and you will see the part of the codes. Here you can copy the CSV part where the CSV data is transported with the progress bar. So and below that also you will get a sample how you will create a large CSV file or Excel file based on your requirement. So that also you can see from a simple using a simple 30-40 records, and then that you can extend it to a 10,000 records and all. Or you can download it from many government site produce statistics with a large number of rows of data, so that you can use it for testing. And you can scroll down further and see how instead of a CSV file a Excel file can be used. So that code also you can copy, but you can see here we are also using OpenPyXL for the Excel file, so that library you must install it. Pip installed OpenPyXL that will work. This is our code. So for our handling large CSV file, so we will transport it to a SQLite database in a chunk of 1000 records in one go. So here are the all the libraries whatever we are importing. You can see here first pandas, the data frame we have to create by read CSV we will be using, and ToSQL also will be using to transport it from data frame to our SQLite to SQLite database. So in that case we will be using the connection and all from by using SQLite 3 database connector. Earlier we have used the SQL Alchemy, so that we are not using here. For a change you can use also SQL Alchemy. Now these are Tkinter libraries whatever you are using. Then first initially we'll be presenting to the user what is the dialog box. Let's just run it and see once. So here I am just running it. Here you can see load CSV to SQLite. Okay, first let's load the CSV file. We are going for a big large CSV file around 10,000 records. Here it is, we have created. We'll see how we will create also. So this is extended CSV file from our student 35 records. We have extended it to just programmatically copy paste and 10,000 records are there. So this is what the big file is of 10,000 rows are there. This is a file browser. You can browse it. It allows me to go to different places because earlier I picked up from here. So by default it is showing it me. So I am going to see data directory student extended. I have created selected. Now I am loading the CSV file. Now it asks me once okay fine your source is ready, destination, select a destination file. Inside that also I have SQLite files here, so I can see the existing file and overwrite it. It's a database I have, or I can create a new database. So I am just giving test 6. Let's see is 6 is there, 7 I am creating. Let's see otherwise it will okay it's not there. So here it is, the CSV is transport to SQLite database now. If you have seen our earlier videos, so there we have explained how this ask open file, we have set it to a CSV file, then we are loading it there, then immediately we are asking it also that where you want to save your SQLite database, because from CSV we are going to SQLite database. So this line 17 asks for that. Where is your SQLite, where you want to place it. You can give a file name, it will create the database in that. So fine. So once it is there, now SQLite connection is there. Now the table name is data table. Here you can change your data table. Say you want to inside the SQLite library you want to have a different name, you can give that here. Then we are breaking the number of records in that with the chunk size of we are giving it, and that we are breaking it. So read then as per that chunk size. Here you can set it chunk size is 1000. So 1000 data rows will be taken first, but if you want to change it, change this figure. So that way byte wise that much rows wise it will take it. Here you can see read CSV has a attribute chunk size, you can give it. So that is where it is taken care, and the chunk is taken means a part of 1000 record from the CSV file is taken as a data frame and transported it to SQLite. So to SQL, this gives us pushes the data frame to the our table or SQLite table. So then what happens once that stage is over, the progress bar what you have shown, progress bar is the TTK file. It's a widget available in TTK. So you can see at the top we have imported TTK here at the top. So the file dialog and TTK, these two are using mostly, and the buttons we are using. So that progress bar we have set it, the progress bars maximum we have set it, then value where it should be progress bar value we have fixed it based on the number of chunks of records. So that we are showing it, and in the label also it's loaded or whatever message you want to give. In case there is a error in that what you are handling it in the error exception we are giving it. So handling the error. Below that you can see all the layouts or the user interface where you are posting the buttons, everything. So to click and pick up the file, then display it. The progress bar is displayed here. That's all. This is not a very big code, 89 rows of code, you can use it. Below this I have the file for the Excel. So instead of CSV I may have a big Excel file, or before that here is a small code of few lines, most of the things are commented. You can use this code to create your own CSV or Excel file having 10,000 records. So what happens if you want to have create a Excel file, comment this input file, this line you comment it, keep this line because this is for Excel. Similarly, most of the cases you will find one line is commented, that is for CSV, that is for Excel, or right now it is all CSV. Now using this you can create another Excel file, but users see you have to give the input output files, you have to embed it. There is no file browser to keep it simple. So you have to give where the location of your input file, output file path only you give and name of the file. It will create a extended file. Here it is the path you have given. So this is for the CSV file. Using this code you can create a large Excel file also. So what happens now, let's copy this Excel file. Now I can copy, I have used that code. Now I will try to copy a large Excel file to a SQLite database. Here you just see here OpenPy Excel is the engine what you are using while to Excel read Excel when you are doing it, reading the Excel file, we have to specify a engine. So here OpenPy Excel, and this must be installed. So otherwise just pip install OpenPy Excel, and we have a series of tutorials also on this how OpenPy Excel works. It is to read the Excel and work on it. Not necessarily, it is not a part of the pandas library, it's an independent library. So here it is, let's just run it, and this time we are going for Excel file, it's not a CSV file. Here it is. So these labels and all we have changed it, Excel to SQLite. So we are saying load Excel to SQLite. So let's create using the same method. I have just created a Excel file. So that is having a large number of rows. Student extended. Note that this is an Excel file, not a CSV file. I will select this, open it. Now it asks me where should be your one. Test 7, the CSV file we have given. Test 8, this is the SQLite database name I have given. So saved it. You can see here this has copied the Excel file and pushed into SQLite database. That's all friends. Hope you have a good learning experience, and if you have any doubts, suggestions, questions or ideas, use the comment section below to post it. My request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we are tutorial, and we are frequently doing that also. Please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.